welcome to the Truck Driver Sean YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing something that I've really not done on my channel that I decided, well, it needs to be done because playability wise, as far as like how this guitar plays, is fantastic. I'm just not a fan of the pickups. The Scourge and Scarlet are not for me. That doesn't make them bad. They're great pickups. They're just for what I do, they're not for me. So this whole project started with the fact I was going to yoke these out. So for the upgrades, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do it kind of in two phases. We're going to do one, and then we're going to do the rest. All right? So all together, we are going to rip these pickups out and put a awesome set of Heathen Guitar Works Jotnars in it. Royce has been kind enough to make me ones that exactly match these. Huge thanks to Royce for that, because really at the end of the day, it's not his thing to like make something look like something else, and he did that for me, which is brilliant. Yes, he's a friend of mine, but he could have easily told me no just like everybody else, and he didn't. So huge thanks to Royce. I'm going to put Graphtec String Saver saddles and a USA PRS nut, Graphtec ratio tuners, which I fell in love with, sort of kinda, with my linchpin, the Angel linchpin. I didn't like them at first, and then once I got used to it, I was like, wow, these are actually really smart. I'm going to put in super pots versus the Indonesian shit pots that are in there. And, of course, the input jack, we all know on SEs, is absolute garbage. Why they keep putting them in there, I don't know. But I'm going to yoke those out, yoke that out, and put in a Pure Tone input jack, because they're just better than everybody else's. Alright, so we're going to get a sound sample of what this sounds like with the Scourge and Scarlet, and then we'll hop back on here because my first ones are going to be changing the pickups out and putting the lock and tuners on and the input jack. So that's step one, and I'll film a video later on with step two, or maybe I'll just do an adjusted one where I'll delete this video and then add to the other one. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but anyway. Here's a little sound sample of the Scourge and Scarlet. I'm in drop C, and I am using the KSR Orthos Mach 2. I will not be changing any settings. What you're going to hear is exactly what it is. I'm not messing with nothing. I'm going to unplug the guitar, go do the changes, come back in, plug it in, and what it's going to sound like after that is, well, is it an improvement? Is it not? Am I a lunatic? Am I crazy for thinking it could be better? Who knows? But anyway, here comes some tones. Yes, mate. All right, there we go. Let's switch out. What's going on, man? You're here. All right, so we're now back with the Heathen Jotnars in the guitar for pickups and the Graphtec ratio tuners. Here we go. Well, for me, it just sounds better. It sounds fuller. It sounds more alive. Nothing against the Seymour stuff. We all know Seymour makes phenomenal pickups. I know Mark did it because he wanted to have a little contrast between what he was doing with the Alpha Omega. But really, I love these Jotnars. I'm just going to jam for a little bit just because the sound is so good in the room. I got to do it. I don't know, man. It's satisfying to have that sound. The only thing I don't like, and I did that just to show the difference between the two pickups, is with the Scarlet and Scourge, they're really sizzly. So to make it sound as good as I could, I had to take out some mids and take out some highs, which these pickups right here kind of want those back. So yeah. Other than that, everything's the same. So there'll be plenty more videos where I'm using this guitar. I got a few more upgrades I'm going to do. When I do that, I'll do another video just showing the different upgrades. The guitar is fantastic. If you've never played a 20-inch radius, you really need to do yourself a favor, whether it's this guitar or you can find another guitar that's a 20-inch radius. You will find that it is just such a pleasure to play. And most people talk about it for leads. I'm not a lead player. I can't play a lead to save my dick. But this thing just fucks with these pickups in here. And definitely get rid of your SE regular tuners and get some kind of locking tuners. I went with the Graphtec Ratio because I like how they do it for, basically you get fine tuning out of it. That's a story for another day. But yeah, and I don't know what else to say. Definitely worth your time to, if you're not happy with the pickups, change them out. If it's not these, something else that might be in your wheelhouse. The guitar is fantastic. I just didn't like the pickups. And maybe if I was playing something different, through something different or whatever, I'd love them. They're not horrible. They're just not for me. I love the Jotnars. I have them now in a bunch of my guitars. It's kind of become my go-to pickup. It's fantastic. It just is. I'm not going to tell you to buy it. But if you want something that's aggressive, tight, do not look at the resistance on it. This pickup is stupid. But it's not overpowering. I don't know what Royce did. There's magic in it. Shit luck, whatever you want to call it. But they're fantastic. And if you're wondering where to get them, just go to Heathen Guitar Works, and they're called the Jotnars. It looks like Jotnar. They're about $130 to your house. All right, man. I'll catch you in the next video. Later.